Hello YouTube, and welcome back to yet another edition of Stories from the Friendzone. Is the segment where we go to the Friendzone subreddit because we are such nice guys. We're such a nice guy. We're such a good friend to the Friendzone, and so we're gonna let these people lean on our shoulder and cry. How to end a friend zone. I've been in Friendzone for almost a year now, and I want to end it. I wasn't attracted to her at first, but then I realized I really like her, not only as a friend. I haven't done anything about it because I thought it's just a crush and after a while it'll go away. I didn't want to make this friendship awkward. Recently, I moved to another city so we don't see each other, but we're still in touch. We talk almost every weekend. Since I moved to another city, far from her, I know that this friendship won't survive eventually, and here's my dilemma. I'm thinking about telling her everything, don't expect anything, just so I can move on. Second option is that I do nothing and I start to ghost her step by step because I can't stand it anymore. I'm not asking what should I do, just your thoughts, thanks. So, you don't want me to tell you what to do or not do. Well, I think I guess you can just do whatever you want to do. If you want to tell her and you want to spill your guts and you're really not expecting anything, go for it, dude. I don't know what that's going to do for you. I don't know what that's going to do for her. Look, I'll put it this way. I won't be so cynical. I'll put it this way, which is, go for it. You know what I mean? The worst that can happen is that she's going to say no. And if that's the thing that you most expect, well then fuck, that's what you were looking for anyways. I mean, if you're just looking to get something off of your chest, then fine. Tell her, call her up and let her know, or FaceTime her or something like that. Don't text her, don't email her. But I mean, say whatever it is that you're going to say. And then move on. Something, again, I guess I won't tell you what to do or not do, but it's possible that if one was in this situation, that they could write this all down on a piece of paper. They could write a really, really long letter to that person and then store it away for a while, because I think what you might be looking for is just the sort of relief or release of, letting this information go somewhere, so it's not just all inside your head. So maybe if you get to write it out or something like this, probably on this subreddit, because that's what people do, then, you'd feel better about it. Oh my God. Summertime sadness. Long story short, over the summer, I met a girl named Retta through a mutual friend. Like every girl who pretty much comes into my life, I don't think much of her than just a friend. So mid-June, we agreed to hang out this one night and chill. So we did. The first night we slept in her bed, but nothing happened, and I wasn't expecting anything to happen. We continue hangouting as it's morning, blase blase. So on Father's Day, we hang out again as friends. She introduces me to her family, and they liked me. So we go back to her place and chill all night. So we slept in her bed again. Around 2:30 a.m., I woke up cause I needed to take a piss. So I was trying to get past her without moving around too much. I didn't want her to think I was trying something in her sleep. She's a rape victim, so as the nice guy that I am, I respected her space. As I was trying to get by her, she woke up startled, and I was trying to calm her down. Then out of nowhere, she just immediately held on to me and cuddled me. I was obviously a little confused because I didn't expect that, so I left to go to the bathroom. I came back, and she immediately cuddled me again. I was kinda getting that vibe that she really wanted to kiss me, so I went for it. I kissed her, and she kissed me back. All night and all morning, we were just having a whole makeout session, and honestly, it was beautiful. Last time I was ever kissed was in Nove 2017. I started to like her, and we talked about building a relationship since we liked each other. Mind you, I'm a nice guy, and sadly, I'm in that statistic where nice guys finish last. I haven't had a girlfriend since summer of 2011, and I was 13 at that time. I'm 22 now, and I'm going on almost 10 years without being in a relationship. All my life, I've been rejected, friend-zoned, and even had friends steal the girls I liked. So yeah, my dating record and body count is at a dehydrating level, and that sadly influenced her decision of being with me over time. So 2 weeks passed, and she wanted me to spend the night again after I got off work. While I was at work, she was Snapchatting me vids of her in the sexy and very revealing nightgown and basically doing those tease dances and shit, lol. So mind you, she wanted to fuck that night, but me being the guy I am, I wasn't really seeing the signs, and when I finally arrived at her house, I showered there and we smoked, so we called it a night around 1 a.m. I was cuddling her and trying to kiss her, but she was avoiding it. I kept trying a few times, but she kept pushing me away, and I just stopped because I'm not gonna have her think I'm a fuckboy, because at the time I thought she still liked me, but just wasn't in the mood. So morning comes, she still refuses to kiss me. Mind you, we both brushes the night before. We didn't have morning breath. I just didn't understand why she was being shady, so I wanted to give her some time and went to get breakfast for us. And when I got back, she finally kissed me a couple times, but they were like quick ass pecks and basically holding your lips in your mouth type kiss. And after breakfast, her mind was just like totally somewhere else. It's like she was thinking about someone, but she just didn't want to tell me that. So a week goes by, and throughout that week, she was ignoring my texts and being distant. So I started to worry and think that she's going to end things, but still holding on to that hope that maybe she was just not in the mood and it wasn't me. But unfortunately, I got the friendzone text saying, "I'm sorry, I've been so distant. I really do like you, and I like that you're sweet to me, but I really don't want you to hate me when I say I want us to just go back to being friends. It's just that Matt," her ex who cheated on her over and over again and treated her like shit, "was all on her mind while she was with me." The quote ended. "And she said that being with me felt like she was betraying him because her heart is still loyal to him. I've been rejected a lot, but that shit, those preposterous words that she said to me really takes the cake." Cake emoji. There is, I think, literally 3 sentences in this entire fucking wall of text. Not even this last sentence that looks like a sentence is a sentence because it ends with an emoji and not a period. Just for fun, let's control F period. Okay, 1, 2, literally fucking 3. Literally 3 sentences. Dude, you gotta get away from this chick. This is, what the fuck are you doing? First off, you were supposed to make a move so long ago, like so much long ago. Okay. Also, this chick, look, I don't want to say anything bad about, her situation or that kind of thing, but look, she is attracted to guys that are going to fuck around with her. She is attracted to people who are really gonna fuck with her shit. She is into guys that are probably not available. You really like that chick, and that's great, but here's the deal. You had to have made a move way earlier. Look, she's not gonna be... Okay. Listen, here's the thing. I'm going to turn this back on you. You are thinking so far into your own ass that you don't even know when to ask someone out or to make a move or anything. If a chick is Snapchatting you with all of the sexy teases and whatever, like, it's go time. That is the time to make it happen. So You are supposed to be doing things that sort of build that attraction all the way up to that point. Maybe saying sexy things, maybe touching her on the arm or the leg or somewheres, because I can bet your ass that you weren't touching her at all anywheres. But the other thing is, this is just such a fucked up situation. She's into her ex, who is an asshole. Maybe she's trying to rebound off of you. Honestly, she thought that she probably could catch a nice guy that could make some kind of move, and then you prove to her that nice guys don't make a move. I mean, that it didn't work. It didn't work out for you, dude. I gotta tell you, take this L. It's fine. Listen, dude, she's gonna inadvertently, not that she means to do this, but she's gonna start fucking around with you. She is going to pull on your heartstrings, be available, be unavailable. She's into this other guy while she's hanging out with you. She's thinking about this other guy because you're not doing anything to make her think of you. I mean, there's just a lot going on here, man. Spread your wings a little bit. Focus on yourself and build some confidence in yourself. It's great that you're respecting her space and stuff like that, but as you'll learn when you look at, seduction technique or whatever, you'll learn that there's a difference between respecting people's space and knowing when those spaces should cross paths when you're given the signal. I mean, you were given the signal here and you were given the green light somewhat here and you didn't do anything, so you missed out. I would say take the L, don't worry about this one, but also read into how you can better understand people's body language and like what they're trying to tell you and then what to do in those kinds of situations. And it will go a lot better for you in the long run. Weird level of friend zone, kinda joke. A girl who lives in my same building for university just called me out of the blue asking me how to fix the Wi-Fi. I'm not even in the friend zone. I've been IT support zoned, LMFAO. P.S. Not really friend zone. We just kind of started spending time together and getting to know each other. Neither one of us is romantically interested in the other. Okay. Ironically, out of all of the people who write in this subreddit, you probably have more of a chance. You probably have a better of a chance than anybody else here. You have some chick randomly saying, hey, how do I fix the Wi-Fi? Come over to my house. Okay, maybe that's something. I don't know. Friendzoned? What are some code phrases or names that hints that you are friendzoned? For example, is fam considered friendzoned? That got very specific very quickly. Bro, you're such a good friend. You're like a brother to me. You have to meet my friends. I love you could be one. If you listened to my last podcast, you would find that out. You're so great. You're the best. Fam is kind of like bro, right? Like if she's giving you the what's up fam, like yeah, that's kind of like bro, right? Like what's up dude? Like if she calls you dude, that could be one. Or man, I guess like any of those male gendered colloquialisms that could mean like hey fella, dude, bro, man, guy. Yeah, any of those. Ultimate Friendzone song. Did anyone else see that the guy who sang Everything by Vertical Horizon, aka the Friendzone anthem, is doing some new thing where he'll sing it to you like a cameo? Feel like some of us could get this for each other, lol. And then there's this. Oh, dude, this is... This song was literally the first song that I ever illegally downloaded from like mp3b.com or something like that. I thought that was the most fucking amazing song ever. Oh yeah, that's the ultimate Friendzone song. That was awesome. Should I start talking to this girl that ghosted me a while ago? Back in August, I got a phone number from this girl that I thought was cute. We started talking, and it was nice. We played iMessage games and got to know each other a bit. And then all of a sudden, she just ghosted me, and we haven't spoken ever since. Should I, text her again and see if she's still interested? Dude, she was interested when you guys were first doing the whole thing, and then you decided to play iMessage games and fuck around instead of ask for a date or actually try to move forward with the relationship. She was interested when you guys... What happened here? Did she give you her number? Did you ask for her number? Somewhere along the way, the ball got dropped. Because you got her phone number somehow inside a library book or something. And then at that point, you're supposed to say, hey, you want to go out for pizza? Hey, you want to do something? You want to go to this party, etc., etc. That's the moment when you got to move something forward. If you play iMessage games, you just friend-zoned yourself. She ghosted you because that shit is boring. She could play iMessage games with literally any stranger on the internet. You can go on Words with Friends and play anybody that you've never met before. Why would you matter to her any different than any other stranger who plays phone games at all? Should I text her again? Yeah, sure. Go for it, dude. I mean, see if there's something there. Do a hey, and then she'll do a hey. God, I'm sorry. Sorry. But you kind of missed it on this one, man. You gotta strike while the iron's hot. That's when it's happening. You gotta make it happen right there. Dude, Discord is like the AOL instant messenger for Zoomers. It really is. Millennials will not be able to look at Zoomers and be like, you didn't know AOL instant messaging. You didn't know ICQ, the chat rooms, etc. Discord is literally the same thing. I have had tens of these exact fucking conversations on AOL instant messenger that fucking sucked. Literally down to the whatever this is, where he's thinking to himself on the text thing, but he's typing it out. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Friendzoned. I thought pedestalizing an average girl could develop feelings in her for me, and giving much attention than anyone. I haven't met her, it's online, but I like her and told her also. But she wants me as a friend. And I helped her by listening to her to heal from her breakup. She is grateful for that. But don't see me romantically, and also don't allow me to flirt with her. I am listening to her bullshit because it has became a pattern. I don't know what to do. Leave. Stop. Just stop. Stop chatting with this person. Why are we getting a flurry of these kinds of posts? I met this chick online. I've never met her in person, but I love her so much. I'm confessing my feelings to her. You're a string of text, dude. You literally... It's the same thing with the iMessage games. It's you literally are just pixels on a screen. You're convenient for her at this point. Like, you're literally just a convenience for her to type out all of her bullshit, as you say, and then maybe she can get some feedback. But it's not like she cares. She could really just write this all in a journal or write this all out like I told the other guy to do. She could write it all down on a piece of paper and get the same kind of reaction. She could get the gratification of having written it somewhere and then, I don't know, gotten some kind of gratification out of reading her own writing. And this chick, I mean, you'd never met her before, man. Like, you don't have any idea what she's like. You have no idea what she's like or what she looks like or if you guys enjoy the same things or anything like that. You gotta meet people in person, dude. People on the internet are just, if you don't meet them, they have no personality. They literally are no person. I mean, obviously they're persons on the internet and like don't be rude and all that shit like I do on this podcast, but if you don't meet them, you don't get to feel their personality and they don't get to feel and understand your personality and who you are. You're not anything but a screen name to them. Why do you guys do this? It's the Discord. I'm telling you, the Discord is just as cancerous as AOL Instant Messenger at this point. I have seen so many of these Discord posts. I've seen these records of Discords and all this shit. It's all the same. It's people getting friend-zoned. It's people confessing things. It's people writing down their thoughts in the text box as if it's their thoughts, but they're writing it so the other person knows. I mean, come on. In Friendzone with roommate. I guess this is kind of a rant about how I friendzoned myself, but I do have a few questions below. Happy sweaty emoji. So here's my story. When we first became roommates, we both identified as straight. After she came out, I was kind of in denial of being bi, so I didn't ask her out and just stuck to being her friend. But after a while, I realized that I did like her romantically. I feel like I missed my shot and prob will get rejected, but I at least want to ask her out. BC, I just can't stop my feelings. I've tried but failed. I should have asked her out sooner, but I kept getting scared each time. The closest time was when I almost kissed her, but another friend, whom I haven't come out to, was in the room, so I played it off as just being extra touchy 'cause I wasn't sober. BTW, I've come out to her since then, but I haven't told her I like her. We're both back home, RN. I am thinking of confessing once we move back to the dorm since she has family issues, RN, and I want her to be emotionally okay. I won't be moving back with her until mid-January, so what should I do in the meantime? Should I just keep being friendly and wait? Or should I try to flirt through text so that she isn't surprised when I confess at the dorm? I wanted to go to a Christmas light show, but it's all sold out and there are barely any places to hang out together BC of COVID. I just feel like I am stuck. Any help? I mean, is this a situation where you're kind of stuck with this person because of COVID and that's why you've fallen in love with them? Look, if you read through the posts on this subreddit, you would know that flirting through text doesn't actually exist. Like, that is not a thing. Or rather, that's not a thing that actually works. Something that you could do is you could FaceTime her, or you could call her, and you can kind of clue her in a little bit, or you could tell her or something. I don't know. I mean, at the same time, this is a really emotional time for a lot of people. And so something like that could backfire where she's having to deal with her family or something. And then you kind of drop this bomb on her and then shit gets weird when you get back at home. I mean, I don't know. What should you do? I think if you think that she could have the same feelings for you on some level, or you think something can develop there, I would say call her up or FaceTime her or something, and just say something about it. Just say, hey, I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about us and stuff, and I kind of like you, and we should go out. We should spend some more time together or something like this. I think that you have a shot here. I have no idea what she's like, but I think if you just told her, like, hey, I'm into you. I think you're cool. I would like to hang out with you more and get to know you a lot better, then, maybe you got a shot. And then at least at that point, you would kind of know where everybody stands. Because then, she would let you know, or maybe she's excited. Maybe she doesn't care. Maybe she doesn't like you that way. But then at least you would know, because the last thing that you want is some ex-girlfriend or someone else popping into the situation or something like this. Or shit could get weird like that. So I would say, I don't know, put yourself out there a little bit and tell her, and just see where it goes. Try to put some feelers out, some strong feelers. Don't friend zone yourself or nothing like that. I fear I'm kind of getting into that sort of advice where I'm like, kind of maybe figure it out if they do or don't. I don't know. Call her for a couple minutes, 5 minutes, and tell her, hey, this is kind of what I've been thinking. Let's see where it goes. What do you think? And then just see what she says. I think you got a shot here, and I think that if you take that shot, who knows? You could be pleasantly surprised, or nothing could happen. But at least you would know your answer. She has a boyfriend. A girl I recently caught feelings for has a boyfriend. I personally think, I say this in the most humble way possible, I would make a better SO than her current BF. Should I wait to pursue? Or is that immature? Should I just call it quits and move on? I'm not stuck up on her. I'm still open to other options, but she's someone that I definitely like in my life. I don't know if I'm getting my point across, but if someone understands and can help, that would be much appreciated. Have you hung out with this person? Look, here's what I'll say. If you think that this chick is into you, and of course, depending on how long she and her boyfriend have been together, if you think that this person is into you, I would say, okay, tell her, sure, why not? Maybe you would make a better SO than her current BF. I would kind of challenge that thought process, because I think a lot of people on this subreddit kind of do the thing where it's like, oh, well, her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend is an asshole and I'm a nice guy. Therefore, I would definitely make a better significant other. You don't know what this guy does, do you? I don't know. Maybe he's fucking awesome in bed or in the kitchen or in life. I don't know. Maybe he has more interests that align with hers than you do with hers. I just want to point out, not that I want to hate on you too much, but I just want to point out that this mentality is very one-sided, where you're thinking, oh, I would make a better significant other than her current boyfriend. She's definitely someone that I'd like to have in my life. Well, fuck. I would like to have Angelina Jolie in my life. Sure, I would make a better boyfriend than whoever. Does she even have a boyfriend? I don't know. But it's like, yeah, okay. Should you call it quits? I don't know. I would say if you think that she actually is really more into you than she is into her current boyfriend, and they've been dating for like a few months, then yeah, sure. Why not? Go for it. But if it's a thing where if they're in a long-term relationship, they're definitely more established than you could get established with her in the weeks or the months that you've known her, I would say just back off. If you're not stuck up on her, as you said, then why bother? You got other options out there. You're probably going to school or something like this. I don't know. Look, the way that you're talking is kind of like you could do with any good woman in your life. You would appreciate that. What if you found someone that was like her, who even knows what she's like? Maybe you don't even like her that much, but even more amazing than her, and then have her in your life. I mean, it just kind of sounds like to me that you're looking for a girlfriend. Do you gotta wreck someone else's home to do that? Not necessarily. Even you kind of say that yourself. So yeah, I mean, if you think that you got a shot, yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. But if she says, "Hey, I got a boyfriend, and I'm really into him, and he's awesome, and this kind of stuff," then just do your own thing. You'll be fine. Guys, lately I've been talking to this girl and it's fine with me and her, but I think I got too comfortable to the point where I'm texting her 24/7 and like I'm in the need of texting her all of the time. It's like I'm almost needy of her and I don't want to get too attached that if it ends I'm going to be very hurt and that it's gonna affect my other relationship to set my boundaries with me and her. What should I do and how do I not get attached from her? Uh, Stop texting her. Go for a run. Walk outside, open the door, and go for a run. Jog around for a little bit. Get some confidence in yourself. Do something that is going to build up your confidence in yourself so that you don't feel like you need this person. You are going to scare this person away. And you are going to scare away other people who you are interested in if this happens to you. You have to build yourself up in your mind and do awesome shit and live your own life so that people text you when they want to hang out. People want to text you when they're into you. Do something else with your time. Whenever you feel like you need to text her or something like that, read a book. Watch a YouTube video of something that you want to study, you want to get better at. Build up yourself and build some confidence in yourself so that you're not always reaching out to this person for validation, because that's what you're looking for. You're looking for some kind of validation and acceptance from somebody, and you gotta feel it in yourself first. Okay, that is going to be it for this edition of Stories from the Friend Zone. Thank you very much for checking it out and hanging out with me. The website is friendzone.me. We're also on YouTube where you are viewing this. Thank you very much, and we'll see you later.